Being someone with a voice, I feel compelled to say and speak out about it. I feel a bit like a doctor watching somebody bleeding to death on the street and not doing something about it. I have lots of different influences for my work. I like spiritual, religious imagery for its power. I'm Welsh, so there's a bit of Celtic influence in what I do, but it's more of an eclectic mix than that. Back in 2012, when the Olympics were going on, at the bottom of Brick Lane they had one of their logos for the Olympics, and the one at the bottom of Brick Lane had a bit of blurb on it about graffiti and street art and how it's been around for a long time, and you might not like it, but you kind of have to accept it. So I kind of took that as a bit of a green light for doing things. I got into doing street art almost by default. I was just sketching in the park one afternoon, and I had some spray cans with me, and one of the restaurant owners along Brick Lane and asked me if I was a graffiti artist and whether I was interested in doing a wall that he had. I hadn't considered it until that moment because of the illegal aspect of it. I was kind of too nervous to do it. But given the opportunity, I jumped at it. I said, well, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I was putting one of the pieces up on the top of a pole, and I was caught by two police officers one day. They didn't quite understand what I was doing. Because I just glued it in and I was wiping the glue off the top of the post. They came along and assumed that I was cleaning the top of the post for some reason. It's either a snake or a dragon or a lizard eating its tail, and it's a symbol for eternity or the cycle of life, death and rebirth. And I've used it in connection with the nuclear waste because of the amount of time that it takes for it to be safe. It's an eternity, basically, 250,000 years. Our government is still thinking of and put in place plans to make new power stations, and we haven't sorted out the problem of the waste yet.